All right, everybody. You know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? It's time to play some CCLP5. But we're also going to be recapping the subathon I just did. So, shout out to everybody that comes in and watches these streams. I do appreciate it. And as a reminder, if you want your name on the list you see right here, all you gotta do is redeem the Become a Legend, and you too will be added to the Club of Legends. And there are 4 more spots. 4 more spots before I up the cost to 10,000. And there will be a ranking as far as who has redeemed it the most. So, without further ado, let's recap the subathon, shall we? So, as you can see, I'm on the VOD here. Let's make this a little bit bigger. So I'll just be going through recapping the most important parts, and then we'll get straight into gameplay. So, the subathon went well. It lasted around 4 days. It lasted 4 days. We completed the entirety of CC1 in the Atari Lynx tile set. Which, gotta say, was definitely a unique experience, but definitely very interesting as well. And I had a lot of fun doing this. I had a blast. And I can't thank you enough for making this an awesome subathon. So, we're going to recap the subathon, shall we? So you notice right here, I started at 12 hours because I was the plan, the intent was for the subathon to last for however much time it took me to complete CC1, plus any time that was added via subs, bits, tips, and raids. And gotta say, I definitely underestimated how long it would take me. I guessed 12 hours. Adrenaline Dragon, who was here at times throughout the subathon, estimated 15 or 16 hours. Well, guess how long it took? 20 hours. Now, one of my prima facie rules, the main prima facie rule was set the rules straight from the beginning, and that's it. And, set the rules straight from the beginning, and then just don't touch them. And while I did start at 12 hours, I did say I was going to add time if it took me longer than 12 hours. And I would keep it, relatively fair in terms of the clock. The clock was paused overnight, and during extended breaks, I added time to the clock as well. Yeah, so basically the timer was paused during breaks and overnight. With the only exception being that the program I was using, Marathon Timer, did not have a pause option. But I made it one. And it's like, okay, I'll just add the amount of time. I'll just add the difference. And the other thing it didn't have was the option for raids to add time, but I made that one an option too. And I added time for raids. We didn't get any hype trains, but I had said if we got a hype train, everything we got, anything that added time during the hype train would count as double. And during a Golden Kappa train, which is super rare, it would be multiplied by 5. You see where you see where we're starting to get the theme? But wait, there's more. $1 tip and 100 bits added 5 minutes, and raids added 5 minutes to the clock as well. I did 20 minutes for subs, just to keep the dollar amounts relatively fair. So there's not a huge favor in the one particular method of adding time to the clock. So yeah. And if you do !subathon, it brings up this Google Doc here. And I'm going to show you here. CCLP5 subathon celebrating the long-awaited release of CCLP5 and my 7-year anniversary on Twitch. I wanted to celebrate CCLP5 with a subathon, even though my 7-year anniversary was in February. But, you know, it came out at the beginning of March, so it's a little over 7 years, but close enough. And you can see the games we were going to be playing. After completing CC1, we would be doing the level packs in order by time. You can see 2, 3, 1, and 4, and then eventually 5. I also put CC2 and CC2LP1 here. Raise challenge, which is like an alternate CC2, if you would say. And then there's also Chuck's challenge. I put that one at the end. But yeah, and you know, it would have been cool to see how the level design tropes have evolved over time. But, you know, and if we got past this, you know, we would have played any other games you guys would have suggested. That was how much time was added to the clock. And here are the sub goals. I even set this up for the most extreme scenario. Like you see here, 250 subs. Keep in mind a sub is $5 a month. So 250 of those would be over $1,200. But you know, just because it's unlikely doesn't mean it's not possible. I mean, theoretically it is, but you know, I didn't think we were going to hit this number anyway. That's why you see I kind of started with 10 just to make it a little bit easier. And the sub incentive list, you know, I came up with some incentives. I guess one of them, I kind of forgot what it was now, but oh well. If I think about it, if it comes up in my mind, I'll definitely share it. But yeah. You know, so I just put down whatever ideas I had in there, and how this worked was the first incentive at the top of the list, if a sub goal was reached, was the sub goal. And I also said if you gifted 10 or more subs, you could override that and choose any incentive you want from the list. So yeah, I was preparing myself for the most extreme scenario, which didn't happen, and I'm fine with that. Now, I set the times up the way I did, because if you go to the calculator right here, say I did 1 hour or even 2 hours for subs. Well, in the most extreme scenario, you can gift up to 100 subs at once. So you multiply that by 100, that's basically 200 hours, which was not what I wanted. If you look at how many days that is, that's over 8 days. And because the timer's not running 24/7, it was only active when I was active. You're basically talking at least 20 days at once from 100 gift subs. So, yeah, one of the, you can easily go and Google tutorials how to set up a subathon. One of the tips and tricks was never underestimate the power of your community. And what I figured out after watching other subathons was if you set the bar too high, then people are going to keep contributing and it's never going to end. If you set it too low, then it has less value. I guess part of that is also dependent on how long you wanted to go. I mean, yeah, it would be cool if it was still going right now, but at the same time, I didn't want things to be too overpowered. So that's why I set it up as I did right there. And also the other thing, I know I mentioned the one time I got rated by Skyfox, and it was 476 to be exact. You can easily go through the affiliate anniversary stream I did. That's archived. You can go through the highlights and you'll find it there. But let's see. Even then, let's say I did 20 minutes. Let's say I did 20 minutes for a one-person raid. And we'll just divide this by 3. That's still 158 hours. Which in turn is a little over 6.5 days. Now, with the rates I did, say I did 5 minutes, I can also do 476 divided by 12. That same raid would have added a little less than 40 hours. And in the event we got a golden Kappa train, or a hype train, a normal hype train, that would be a little less than 80 hours. Because, I can imagine With such a scenario like that, people would be um, trying to get a hype train started, so they could double the amount there. So yeah, that's why I set the times to what they were during the subathon. Um, but I also added um, an incentive for adding more time, was to try to get a hype train going. And in that case, I would have added the total amount of subs and bits again to the clock, and as well as other things. And in the same scenario, we're talking about what's a gift subs? Let's say 100 gift subs at 20 minutes, 33 hours. And if you combine that with a hype train, it would be 66 hours. So that just gives you an idea of what scale we're dealing with here. But I was let out. I was let out on day 4. We got through CC1 at least, which was what I wanted to accomplish. I said the subathon would go for however much time it took me to complete CC1, plus any time that was added would go into the level packs right there. So, yeah, we had about a little over 3 hours added total from subs, bits, tips, and raids. So, not too bad, especially, having taken a break to focus solely on my subathon, and then, coming back with a subathon. I'd say that's pretty good. And if you look at twitchtracker.com, this is the other thing I noticed. If you look at Twitch Tracker and you search for me, you can see I'm live now. I am in the top 3.55% of all of Twitch. Now, again, that's probably 3.55% out of all accounts, because there's only a certain number of people that do streams. Most of them just probably do it for fun anyways, so. And then, you have people like me, who are trying to build their channel. And I'd say that's pretty good, considering that there's like the rest 96.5% of people below me. So yeah, that's pretty darn good. This will probably change by the end of tonight. But there you go. You can obviously search any streamer. This gives you all sorts of stuff, average viewers, basically a lot of statistics. but I'm just doing it for my own, for demonstration. Alright, so what happened during the subathon? Well, we started off normally. Yeah, we started off normally. CCLP5. And let's see. And after, let's see, when I got to a quarter of the way through, I had a little over 9 hours left on the clock, so not too bad. Although, if you look in JB's Let's Play, I guess you can get a more accurate look as to what the pace was there, which is like 30-something parts. You can do that and compare this to get a more accurate representation. But yeah, after level 40, had around 9 hours left on the clock. And if we go forward, after level 60, we had a little over 7 hours. So, you know, cutting it a little bit close, but still pretty good, as far as I'm aware. And then, you know, I spent a little over an hour because I wanted to get this thing. Yes, that's right. Overnight, I let it play some of my old videos, and more specifically, something that I originally planned on making it into a Let's Play, but then plans kind of fell through, and that didn't end up happening. But I wanted to show that footage in case anyone was interested and you want to go back and, you know, see how I was like. This was recorded over 6 years ago. So, in case if any of you were wondering. But I'm going to skip through most of that because that's for another stream. So, then, let's see, by level 80, we had around 6 hours left. So we were making pretty good pace until we got to I'd say about the last third of the set. The last third of CC1. Where, you know, it was taking me longer to complete each level. And, you know, and like I said, if you go to JB's Let's Play of CC1 and, you know, and go through the episodes, you can get a more accurate representation of where I was as far as pacing myself. So yeah. And, I had to add more time because, don't blame me because I said at the very beginning the subathon would last for however much time it would take for me to complete CC1, plus any time that was added would go into CCLP2 to start. And then if we had leftover time, we would have done CCLP3, then 1, then 4, and then eventually 5. But I was going to do CCLP5 regardless of whether we got it during the subathon or not. So anyway, let's go to the second day during the subathon or not. And you can hear me there. But yeah, started some words. We almost got to the end on day 3. Almost. We had a few levels that really slowed us down. Ice Death being one of them. And, I like to do things the old-fashioned way. And how you would have done it in 1989 was you would have, to solve Ice Death, you would have made some notes as far as the correct moves and where to go. It was basically trial and error pretty much the whole way through, but that's how you would have solved it way back in the day. And, technically you can also draw what's around you on a sheet of paper. You could draw the level as you're unfolding it. So, So in case if you're wondering, after I've seen pretty much a map of the whole level, if I'm still having trouble, that's when I bring up the map for that reason. And then Pentagram gave us a little bit of trouble too. And for this one, I decided to make art. Yeah, that's right, art. Art. Basically drawing a path as to where I go. And, I did this until I eventually found a path. And then I was able to get past Pentagram. And, Pentagram was one of those levels where either you could do it and not have that much trouble, or you could really struggle with it. And I really struggled with it this time. But, eventually we got through it. So either way, it was definitely a fun experience replaying CC1 in the Atari Lynx tile set. I wanted to do that because Chip's Challenge was also released on the Nintendo Switch, which is pretty much just like the Atari Lynx, except you can have save states. So like, for instance, on Ice Death, you might use a save state during the level, just so you don't have to go all the way back to the beginning. It probably would have taken a lot of save states and a lot of loads, but yeah. So yeah, it was definitely a very fun experience. Definitely very interesting and also unique as well. The tile set I found was a little bit challenging in some spots. Like right here, if you go to double maze, um, I think the even the MSCC tile set is easier on the eyes when you're trying to complete double maze. And I got this tile set off of Andrew E's Chips Challenge site. If you go to the bitbusters.club, you should be able to find it under a category where it says additional resources. But yeah, I think the thin walls during double maze were definitely hard on the eyes. And since it came with links, I still wanted to use it for MS as well. As you may know, I did links during voting. So that I could do MS for when I actually play CCLP5. So yeah, and it also produced results. Let's see. It also produced results like this, where I have to figure out, okay, which way is up, which way is down, which way is left, which way is right. In the Atari Lynx, these were animated. So I could have gone with the Lynx rule set here too, but there was one level that was unplayable in Lynx due to the level having invalid tiles. And I wanted to play that level too, so that's probably the other reason why I did it in MS. But yeah, even seeing this would probably give some people a headache. And the same thing could be said about double maze as well. But, thank goodness to my genius imaging processing skill, I was able to decode it and eventually complete it. So yeah, we completed CC1. We had about 3.5 hours left on the clock. And so that was around how much time was added to the clock total. So we went right into CCLP2, which was the next level pack in order by date. And we were able to complete the first 41 levels. And I often said, once we hit 0, wherever we were, that's where we would stop. So in case if you missed it, here is the moment. I'm going to show you 2 more things. I'm going to show you the moment we hit 0. Let's see. All right, so let's start watching from here. Get your stuff in now. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. You can still redeem the wheel spin as long as you redeem it before it hits 0 and it lands on add 20 minutes. It still counts. All right, here we go. Begin final countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's over. Yeah, one of the other things that I had too, there was an option on the wheel. There was an option on the wheel you see right here. If you redeem the wheel spin, I'll spin the wheel for you, and if you redeem Fire Rat, you get a free wheel spin as well. I also do the same thing for subs and raids. But yeah, specifically for the subathon, I added extra options for randomized incentives, and then one for add 20 minutes. And we got that a few times. But that's not all. Adrenaline Dragon decided to redeem the wheel spins after the clock hit 0. And I said if it lands on one of those two, randomized incentives or add 20 minutes, we would reveal the first level in CCLP5. And if we landed on one of those again, I would play the first level of CCLP5. So that's what I did. And I also had a pretty good guess as to the You remember that incident with Jude, right? Level of CCLP5. This is the storyline, by the way. It's a pretty long one, so I'll be skipping it. I think the next is going to be more storyline. If not, level 1, lesson. So let's skip forward to the moment here. 2. Origin Outpost. All right, here. All right. First level. Level 1, still lesson 0. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh! 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 I guessed it! I guessed it! Yes! And the best part was, I didn't even peek. I didn't even peek. And the reason why I picked Lesson 0 is because, hey, since this level is titled Lesson 0, why not make it level 1? Anyway, I'm going to go run a 2-minute ad. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be right back to start CCLP5. So, BRB, guys. Alright, I'm back. So anyway, I think that's pretty much it for the subathon. I think that's pretty much all I have to talk about. So once again, it was a great subathon. I had a lot of fun. Um, I'm sure everyone else did as well. Those who came around and stuck around, lurked, all that stuff. But yeah, so I think without further ado, let's get in to CCLP5. Let's get some Kong champs in the chat right now. By the way, that is a follower emote. So anyone who's following the channel can use it. Let's get those Kong champs out there. Or whatever favorite emotes you got out there. Put them in the chat now, because we're about to start CCLP5.
Bummer.
Quiznos00, thank you for the follow. Bringing us back up to 169. All right. Here we go. Now, there is a storyline here. This is like 7 pages long. I already read it during the subathon, so yeah, I already read it during the subathon, so I'm not going to read it again. But you can also go onto the forums. There's a post with, I believe, the same whole storyline there. Introductory storyline, story block. Quiznos, how are you doing? Josh, welcome in as well. Adrenaline Dragon, welcome back. Surprised Quiznos never followed this whole time. Yeah, well, thank you for the follow. Anyway, let's go. So I'm going to skip through all this. Now entering World 1, Origin Outpost. And the first level is Lesson 0. Now, I solved this before during the subathon because we got a wheel spin and one of the things I said I would do if we got randomized incentives or add 20 minutes, the first one was to reveal the first level of CCLP5, and then if we got again, we were to play the first level of CCLP5. But since we are not doing a subathon anymore, and since we are just doing a playthrough, we're going to play it still. we're going to play it. So, this level is pretty simple. You know, yeah, simple, but one of these levels where you have to think about what you're doing here. And I'd say probably the thing you have to be careful here is this part right here. But what you can do is you can go ahead. You need to put the block on that button first and foremost. Then you need to push this block up. And then you want to push this up and into the trap to get this chip. And, wow, okay, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. So, yeah. So, yeah, it starts off relatively intermediate.
Bummer.
Thank you for that. That didn't quite go off correctly. So let's do it again.
Bummer.
There we go. Yeah, so what you need to do is do something like that. There we go. And then put the block on this trap. Prediction. Will I beat CCLP5 in 8 hours? Okay. Okay. Here's the thing. I could do the prediction right now, but I can only have one prediction up and running at a time. So, I can only have a single prediction up and running at a time. That's just how Twitch works. Make it 24. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying if you want to do something else, like, will I get to X level in this amount of time? All 149 levels in 24 hours. But then I have to count the hours as well. So, I can I'm gonna, all right, just for fun, I'm gonna do a quick test prediction and just to show you that you can't have two predictions running at the same time. I wish it was like that, but unfortunately there isn't. So that's why I'm saying I'd pick something else, because somebody else could still technically get the well, give Tyler a sub if you beat it in 24 hours. Yeah, this will be a test prediction. So I can actually I think yeah, it's easier if I do it here. All right. So slash prediction. I can start. Test will be refunded let's do 1 and 2, and we'll do it for 30 seconds. So streamer, once you start a prediction, you cannot change it except to delete it or close submissions. If an outcome isn't selected or the prediction is deleted, all channel points will be returned. Yeah. Yeah, so watch. Now I'm going to try to do slash prediction again. All 149 CCLP5 levels in 24 hours. Final answer. Tom P. Yeah, you see, slash prediction. You see, you can even do this on your own channel too. But yeah, you can't have two predictions running at the same time. So that's why I was asking, you might want to come up with something a little shorter, just in case if somebody else were to redeem the award, or somebody gets a wheel spin and they get a prediction, and still think that's a fair prediction. Here for the gameplay, not a prediction. Yeah, I've never beaten. Do a timer for every 10 levels. 1 hour for the first 10 levels. Okay. Yeah, you can only have one prediction up and running at the same time. You can't have more than one. So I can go to summary, which does nothing. I can choose outcome, but I'm not going to because this was a test. So I'll delete it. Delete and return points. Okay. New prediction. New prediction. Will Tom beat level 10 within prediction? Will Tom beat the first 10 levels within 1 hour? And there's a character limit, so yes, no. I'm going to give you guys 20 minutes. So, prediction. Will Tom beat the first 10 levels within 1 hour? Yes, no. All right. It's up and running now. So go ahead, get your bets in. The time right now is 10:11 Eastern Time. So we'll say at 12:11 Eastern Time, we'll call it. You bet all your points. Well, good luck. All right, back to the game. So we'll say that's 1 hour starting from right now. Thought 1 hour would be enough, but then I remembered level 8. Oh, well. We'll see anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't looked at the levels either. So, if you want an opportunity to win some channel points, go ahead, make your bets. Anyway, that's lesson 1. Or no, not lesson 1. Lesson 0. By Josh. All right. I'm going to make a bet. The next level is Ages Beyond. Nope, it's multi-purpose tool. See, there goes to show you I didn't peek. I didn't peek at the levels. But yeah, lesson 0, good first level. You even listened to me. You even listened to me. I made stop pulling up the timer. All right, we're going to add another minute. 12 after. Yeah, good first level. Don't be fail, be a win. Yeah, lesson 0, good first level. They even listened to me. So, all right, multi-purpose tool. Blocks can be used for many different purposes, like bridging, redirecting, and of course, blocking. Okay. Let's put the block on the button. grab this, grab the chip, and let's see here. It looks like we need to get the fireball into this bomb here. I can pick up fire boots, so I guess that's okay. And then, oh boy. Okay, I just have to do that. There we go. Grab the blue key. Open this up. Now let's see. We got a number of blocks here. Although I don't see any purpose for them. Except for the fact there's chips underneath these blocks. Somebody bet 3,200 points on no. Yeah, I gotta... Okay, I can do this, and then I can get across. And that... Is Andrew still around? I don't know. I haven't seen him yet. Yeah, that might be a cook, because now I don't have a way to get past the fireballs, so... Alright, so... Oops. Along these followers, remember, starting a Twitch account for CCLP1 voting. Okay, so I guess I wasn't cooked. Because what I can do is hit the toggle button, and then I can put the block here so it stops the fireballs. And then here we just have a simple nail. And then here, you can grab this green key. I like how some of this stuff gets reused, especially these blocks at the end. Well, that's Multi-Purpose Tool by JB. All right, paparazzi. Is there ever a level pack for CC2? It's CC2LP1. But anyway, paparazzi. Let's see, do I want to go up or do I want to go down? Started CC Zone when you were 17. Wow. Alright, I guess I can go this way. It doesn't really matter. There's a hint that's not reachable at the moment, as well as some hidden walls. Okay, they seem to be bouncing in a pattern where they won't collide. Okay. Well, here we got a Sokoban. Hmm. Hmm. Ew. Could I do this? Because I need to have a way down. I'm thinking. I'm gonna run out of time, so I better make a move. Wow, look at that. Level 3 in this is the first level to trip me up. I might have done something wrong. Let me try going the other way. Okay. Alright, well, at least it's at the beginning. So I can appreciate that. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, so we need to go up. Okay. So, it's got to be these two blocks in the middle. Yeah, so I just made a bad life choice, that's all. Alright. Get this red key. We can go back and get the green key. Get a chip, get a yellow key. Okay. Let's see here. Flippers. I can grab a blue key. So I just need to take these flippers and go around this way. Grab the blue key. And then grab the fire boots. Grab this red key. And we know where the last two chips are. And now, let's see what we're trying to do. Oh, that's the exit. I got a level in, it's Numbskull. And I'm going to make a guess here. It's level 73. Anyway, that was Paparazzi by Jeffrey. Alright, key free. I think I played this and I remember enjoying it. Okay. So let's just grab as many keys as we can. I'm not going to grab all the keys because let's see, looks like I'll be coming back with flippers, I think. Yeah, let's go in here. And I don't think I grabbed enough keys. Nope. Ah, yeah, the flippers were guarded by some... Yeah, the flippers are guarded by a green door, so... Predictions closing soon, guys. You better get your bets in. Let's see. Yeah, I think that is all I can get. Okay. Let's see. I'll open up a blue there. Gonna go in kind of a pattern here. Oop. Okay, I have to be careful about which keys. Yeah, I have to be careful about which keys I use. And not waste any. Okay. Well, let's see. Blue, yellow, red. Blue, blue, red, red, yellow, blue, yellow, blue. Alright, so we've been using up a lot of blues, so we'll try to avoid them when we can. Let's use some reds. Okay. Alright. Good, I think we got all the chips in there. So now what I can do is I can go and... Okay. That was stupid. Let's grab all these keys. What emote is that? Ah. A Pokemon emote. Meowth. Okay, let's get going here. Alright, blue, blue. Yellow, red. Yellow, red. Yellow, blue, red. Yellow, red, blue. Yellow, red. Let's use this blue first. Ah, one key short. So I wasted a key somewhere. Okay. Let's get those. So that's how I save a key. I'd use a red. There's my last. Man, frame is make the assumption you'll lose the bet, but 24 hours to beat CCLP5 still on the cards, right? Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Well, I hope you have a good night. And thank you for stopping by. Okay, here we go. So I think in here, does it not matter? No. No, it doesn't. But yeah. Have a good night, Adrenaline Dragon. And yeah. Well, I've heard I've heard we got some hard levels, so we'll see about that. We'll see if it takes more than 24 hours. Okay. That was Key Free by Jeffrey again. Fragmented Lamina. And this is another fun level. So we have to take a fire boot. And let's see. What can we do? Oh, yeah, that's right, to get in here. I'm not sure what that did. Oh yeah, that's right, I gotta blow up the tank. There we go. Now, let's see. I can get this chip, and then I have a block. I can just blow up right there, grab this yellow key, and then I can just use this block here to grab the chip. That may be a bad idea, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, looks like we do lose the boots. Grab this red. Yeah, that may have been a bad life choice, because I still need to have that button held down. So let's try again. Now that would be a death in Lynx, but... Hi Andrew, how are you doing? We just started CCLP5. Tyler Sontag gets a gifted sub if he beats CCLP5 in 24 hours. Alright. Well, good night. Well, good night this time. And I just took that chip again. Doing well. Just had an interesting experience drafting a magic set. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay. Take this. Flip that tank. Now I can grab these. I can grab this yellow key. Alright, now I can go in here. It looks like I can use skates to grab that chip. And then, let's see, it looks like I need the toggle door open. Yeah. Although I don't see a reason to need the skates. Oh yeah, that's right, I need another yellow key. Do I want that open? No. Not sure if I want that open. Oh, I see. That's how you do it. Alright, we're running out of time now. So, should probably hurry. Okay. Use that, get the green key. And grab this. Grab the fire boots. And we're out. That was Fragmented Lamina by Josh. Let's see, how are we doing on time? 11:49 or 10:49. Which will be 11:49. All right, choice tools. Yeah, this is a maze. Aha, here we go. So you can pick any Yeah, it has 6 different elements. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the fire boots and the flippers. And then I guess I can pick up the green key. So we'll do those 3. Neat idea, though. Nope. Never mind the ad that's playing. Okay. Like me, he took the boots that make the maze safe. Yeah. Alright, now it all comes down to one chip, and I think I know where I left it. It was right in there. So... here we go. Alright, now... I think we can exit if we can find a way to get to the exit. And it's right here. That was Choice Tools again by Jeffrey. Alright, Trading Post. I remember playing this and liking it. So now we get to play it again. Let's see. Looks like I can go this way. Alright. And I might be trapped. I was supposed to take that coming back. Okay, let's see. First up is fire boots. Okay. Put this down in here. Grab those. Alright, now I can grab these. Let's see. And I think that's all I can grab. So we go do this. Another chip. Alright, let's see what's down here. Yep, I guessed it. Skates. So let's use these skates to grab this yellow key. And yeah, push it down here. And then I can bring it up this way, grab the flippers. Alright. Let's use this block. Bring it back around. Grab the suction boots. Now we can grab the green key. And the green key, well, we can come up right in here. That blew something up. Okay. So I need to have the trap held down. And now I can blow up this bomb here. And let's see, it looks like we go through the maze. Okay. Neat little maze transformation. And now we go through the sockets. And we're out. That was Trading Post by Jeffrey again. Let's see, how many Jeffrey levels have we had in a row? I think that's 4. Alright. Trick or trap? The blocks you see from this point of view have recessed walls under them. Yeah, so that would be those 3 right there. Yeah. Let's see. I think Jeffrey, Josh, Jeffrey. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Made sure no prominent designer had no more than 3 in a row. Let's see. So I need a way back to the exit. I can see this block can be used for right here. Well, I think I can do this first. Yeah, there we go. And then I can do something like this. There we go. Except now I have a problem because I don't have a way I can push this down. So let's try again. Let's do these. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I think we got this part. And let's see. I just need to make sure a faster. Okay. I just need to make sure I'm hitting these buttons. which I think I can just do something like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I can grab the rest of the chips. It's like we got 6 minutes. That was Trick or Trap by Josh. 6 minutes left to see if I can beat the next 2 levels. Let's see. Secret Jungle Laboratory. Let's see. I can bring this block right here. This looks like it uses traveler's walls. Alright. I can use this here. There we go. Press this button. Okay, looks like I need to get this key. And then bring this block up into this teleport. There we go. And now let's see, what are we trying to do? We're trying to get the bug. We're trying to get a bug into this. Into that bomb there. And I forgot I had all the chips. Yeah, it doesn't look like we'll doesn't look like we'll get it within 1 hour.
Bummer.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I even lowered the price of that too. It was once 200, now it's 60. Yeah, because, you know, I like the sound effects. I like the sound effects. They're kind of funny, if you ask me. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get the block onto that dirt. So it goes into trap like that. Now get the bug into that bomb, which lets us lets us get the green key. And we can go... I think I have to hit the button. Yeah. Okay. And then there's this thing. Which, let me see if I can find a hint. Yeah, I want to see if I can find a hint. Here we go. When you escape from a mad scientist's lab, you need to book it for the nearest exit, silly. But yeah, that was Secret Jungle Laboratory by JB. And now we have Ages Beyond. To wrap up the first decade. Alright, so let's see. I think how you do this is something. Oops. Yeah, like this. And that way, I can bring the other block like that. Okay, now let's see. 3 yellows, 3 blues, 2 reds. Three yellow, 3 blue, 2 red. Let's see. I can do 2 blues here. Yellow and a blue. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, let's see. So I'm going to need to use... So I'm going to need to use a yellow here. So that's one. I'm going to need to use a red here. So that's red one. And then blue one. Let's see. One yellow, one blue. So we obviously can't do the two reds. Because I need a red for up here, and I only have two reds, so... That means I need a yellow here, and it has to be used there, so... I have to do that. Okay. Well, we have to go here, and then there. So yeah. No Nazi symbol needed there. Oops. Okay, let's... Let's do that. Okay. All right. All right. Go this way. Go this way. Go this way. Go this way. All right. There we go. Grab that chip, and now we go here. And I'm sure we all know force field. There we go. And the last 4 chips are in here. All right. And that was Ages Beyond by Jeffrey. And that is the end of the first decade. Now entering World 2, Chip Grove City. By the way, the answer to the prediction, no, we didn't. We couldn't quite get it done within an hour. So, yeah. Yeah, so we didn't quite get it done within an hour. It actually took us 69 minutes. All right. Now entering World 2, Chip Grove City. And we're on to Pyramid Scheme. Okay, that isn't connected. Okay. So, just put the block on the trap like that. Two hours, if you want to do a predict for the next decade. There is a redeem for that. Okay. All right. So that's the trap that releases me. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. And I forgot it's better if I go in here. That means we're going to be going until level 20. All right, prediction. Start. Will level 20 in the next 2 hours. Yeah. Will Tom beat level 20 in the next 2 hours? Yes. No. All right. And yeah, I think 20 minutes is fine, so we'll do that. There we go. Prediction is now live. Will I beat level 20 in the next 2 hours? Let's see. 1127, so 127. And then we'll likely end there. Let's see, I have a yellow key, which I can use right here. I wonder if this is the level from Walls of CCLP1. Okay. Okay, I see. Like this. And let's see. Alright, well, I can get a green key. But now I'm stuck because I don't have yeah, I can't take up all the can't take all the red keys. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Take this. Push it up. Now I can grab these suction boots and get this red key. Okay. Alright, not too bad. And now I can exit right here. That was Pyramid Scheme by Josh, so no, it's not the one in Walls of CCLP1. Okay, Vault Line. Okay. Grab these flippers. And let's see, I can grab a red key. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Don't take all the chips. As long as I leave one, okay. And then, where are we going with this block? Well, I see one thing I can do. Oh, I guess not yet. I need to get this. Yep, get this block like this. Come on. There we go. And now I can get this last chip I need. And that is a one-time use. Ah! Went into the pop-up wall. Okay. Alright. Yep. Grab this last chip. And then clone a fireball. Now don't go into that pop-up wall. There we go. I can also come out here, and I've escaped the vault. You escaped the vault and found a secret hint to access World 5, Caverns of Curiosity. Use the password XIRF. So there's the first secret hint. That was Vault Line by Jeffrey. Alright, cardboard cutout. Let's see. Right, so far not too bad. Okay. Grab this. This uses walls of redoubled effort. And let's see, what can we do with the skates? Well, we can go in here. And we want to use as few button presses as we can. Let's see. Will this work? I think it will. Yep, if I just run like that. There we go. And then, nope, nothing there. Alright. And here's where we have to run. Grab this, grab this, grab that, push that. Now I can go back and grab this green key. Grab the suction boots. Now I can go in here. Let's see, doesn't look like I can get that red. I wonder if I missed something. Yeah, I might have missed something. Because now... Yeah, now I can't. I can't really do anything. See. So what is it that I'm missing? Let's go this way. Go this way. And then do the same thing here. Yeah, what is it that I'm missing? Don't know what it is that I'm missing. Let's see. Yep, that was a bad life choice. Okay. All right. Let's do this. I can't really do anything to partial post. And I still need to push this to get out of here. So what else am I missing? What else am I missing? Nothing in there. Oh, I think I see. I think I see. I wasn't cooked after all. I can just grab this red key. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. There's a thin wall there. Sneaky thin wall. Yeah. So far, nobody has bet no. And there's not much time left in the predictions, so you better get your votes in. You better get your bets in. because I think this decade is about as easy as the previous. Finish that. Just over an hour. Yeah. Alright, you guys have less than 10 seconds. So you better get your bets in now. Alright. Let's see, go this way. Wasn't sure what time limit to choose. Thinking as low as 1 hour, 30 minutes. But wasn't sure. Yeah. That's alright though. So I see what the pop-up wall is there for. So I can push that block up. So I can get the yellow key. So I can get this chip. And now I can grab these fire boots. And we're out. Alright. That was another Josh level. High Fidelity Flame. Let's see. Alright. I see what's going on in here. Grab the fire boots. Grab this block. Now I can enter here. And it looks like we do that one. And I don't see why I would need to use those pop-up walls or those dirt tiles for something, so. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Moving forward. There we go. We just got some paramecia there. Alright, and now this part with the ending. Which I can just do this. And yep, nothing there. Alright. Not bad. And this level was made by Jeffrey. Link's players can have fun sending the gliders quite far. Yeah. Exactly. To explore even though it's not needed. Alright. Heterochromia. So, I wonder if there were two levels like this. This is one of them. Alright. Alright, well I see I can push this, get this out of the way. Look. Alright, let's... There we go. Let's see. I think I'm going to put this here. Yeah, so now we don't have to worry about that block. Or worry about that tank, and I can use this block right here. Alright, let's... Let's go down here. Let's see. So I need to keep at least one flipper. Let's see. You push this one there. Alright, this isn't too bad. So yeah, as long as I leave one, I'm fine. Alright. Then I just grab this flipper, grab this chip, and now we can move on to the next room. Alright, 5 chips left. Let's see. And I need to have at least 2 blue keys. And I'm assuming each of these blocks has a chip underneath it. Okay. Alright. Alright, now we should be good to take all these. Grab that chip, and I even add a few extra keys. Alright, let's open these up. Alright, neat little ending. Neat little Josh level. Alright. "15 levels down, onto moving day." Alright, let's see. So looks like we got some puzzles to do. Start with this one. Let's see, doesn't look like I can grab that chip, but yep, that's a death. Okay, need suction boots for that. Let's see what's in here. Let's see. Alright, I can bring this block like that. right. Okay. And here I just have to make sure I have the right traps open. That's one way to screw yourself. Okay.
Bummer.
Okay. All right, there we go. All right. So, yeah, like this. All right. And there goes the last one. Okay. Well, now I got a problem. But alas, what I can do. What I can do is this. Now I've gotten the chip. And we have 4 blocks. And we'll go ahead. We'll push these. Just like so. Let's see. Yep. Alright, up here. Almost done loading the truck. Just need one more box of things. Where did I leave that again? Yeah, right. Except... Yeah, the problem here is there's no other way I can extract this block out. Let's see, there is a green button here. And I can go down in here. And this is just a... Yeah, see if you can... Oh. Okay. Well, there's only one way to go. And that is this way. Okay. Moving day has been completed by Jeffrey. There goes the neighborhood. I think I have played this in voting. I played about a third of the levels in voting. Okay, I'm not sure if I wanted to do that. Let's see, well... It looks like I have to overall. Okay. Alright, somehow we need to save this. Okay. Alright, do this. And I have to go this way. Okay. Ew. Ew. Oh yeah, that's right, I can go back. Derp. Let's see, anything I can do with this block? Doesn't look like it. So yeah, I can just push that. Alright, there we go. There we go. Just need to blow up the paramecia like that. Alright. Let's go up in here. And I can do that. Alright, there we go. Now what's under here? Fire boots. Okay. I can push that down, and now I have a way back. Which means I can do something like this. There we go. Oh boy. Alright. Let's see. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Not sure how I'm going to get glider in there. Unless if that was a bad life choice. Which in this case it probably was. Unless if there's something hidden, and I don't see anything hidden. I can put these blocks on the traps like this. And I can't take any blocks out. And I can't put a block on the button. So, I might be stranded here. And even then I can't quite fill in that. fill in that trap. So let me just die. Okay. So I wonder what I could be missing. But let's hurry my way back over there. Yeah, I need the suction boots. And I don't have those, so... Okay. Okay, yeah, I see what the trap is there for now. Okay. But now the problem here is I don't have enough blocks. I'm missing one block. Alright, so let's imagine block was right here. So it's going to hit this, and down, hit this. And then down, and then hit that. Hit this, and hit this. Hit this. Huh. Oh, you know what? I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Alright, there we go. I can come around that way. right. Okay. Back in here. Okay. So, I think I can do something like this. Aha. There we go. So now I can go this way. Get this blue key. All right. Now we can go in here. Okay. So what I want to do is do something like this. Now I can come back. And then get the green key right here. And then run back. Let's see. Yep, I can run to the exit. And this was another Josh level. Alright. Not too bad. Press any button to continue. Well, I think if I can press this button, there we go. And I think I can just do this. Oh no! Alright. We're going to be a pro optimizer at this. Okay. So what I need to do is do something like this, maybe? Okay. Alright. Alright, let's get you around. Okay. All right. I knew I was going to do that. Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. Just gotta make sure that's open. Okay. So let's see. I want to press the tank button. Grab that yellow key. And now I want to press this button, and then this button, and then this button. Okay, I did that wrong. Supposed to do the glider first and then the fireball. Okay. There we go. Okay. Open that up. Press this. Clone the glider. And release the fireball. Alright. Now I can grab these fire boots. Grab the blue key. Okay. Let's see, I can go back this way. There we go. And it looks like I gotta do this 3 times. Like so. Let's see. Here we go. Alright, I can get this green key. Let's see. So I need to find a way to partial post up. Oh, okay. The toggle wall partial posts me up. Press any button to continue by Josh. All right, hue and saturation. All right, let's see. Interesting idea. All right. There we go. Now I can grab flippers. Let's see, I can press this button. And we pick up some more red, pick up some more keys. Yeah, I don't want to clone one too many blocks. Alright. Well, anyway, we can get fire boots. Okay. And it looks like we'll lose the boots. That's okay. We can still do this Sokoban here. All right. I might have messed this one up. Let's see if I can rescue it. Okay. We're good. So now I can go through here. Okay. Now I can get these. Okay. Back here. Can get those. And now I can cut in through here. And then grab this chip. Alright. And now it looks like we just have an item swapper that's pretty simple. You just don't want to use one that has a green key. Okay, we need 2 yellows and a red to get through. Alright. I think I only have 1 yellow. Let's see. I think I can exit right now, I think. Yeah. So I didn't even need those. Not sure if that's intended, but yeah, another cool level by Josh. Yeah, I did. Alright. Forbidden Island. That's a shortcut way to do it, but there's the longer way that Andrew did that also works. Yeah, so this is level 20, and for the prediction, we started it at 11:25. It is now 12:41, so it looks like we will get it in under 2 hours right here. Okay, Forbidden Island. Chip wakes up in a cave on an unknown island. How did I get here? He mutters. Maybe if I collect all the chips? Okay. See what this level has to offer. Let's see. Looks like only those 2 blocks are pushable and only this one is usable, really. I can go ahead and get that chip. I can't hit the toggle switch yet. Not just yet. And it looks like this fireball is going to kill me. It's going to kill me. And I shouldn't have done that. All right. Okay. Yeah, so we'll need skates to press the toggle button. There we go. Release the monsters. Grab this. I can grab a red. And then let's see. I can grab this. And I can do that. Oh yeah, right, there's a blue key here as well. Alright. I hope I can get those chips on the way back. Alright, got a yellow key. Okay. Alright. And I know I missed a chip there. So yeah, I can just get this. Let's see, what's in here? Okay. And, ew. Can I actually get that? I don't think I can. Well, not from that side. But I can get it from this side. Alright, we have a yellow. So now... Ew. Ew. Okay. Alright. Well, now we have the fire boots. So we can go ahead and get the green key. I can just drown the tooth monster. And we got sort of a jungle-esque. I can... Yeah, that tooth monster is going to die in the fire because we're playing in MS. Let's see, I can flip that. And let's see. I can do that. And let's see. Looks like I can go back this way. Alright. Okay. Now, where do I get the last 2 chips? I'm running low on time. Aha. And I know the exit is right at the beginning. Right where we started. But there you go. That's Forbidden Island by JB. And that is 20 levels completed. Yep, everyone wins. Now entering World 3, Mountain Mayhem. And we have slime sliding coming up. So, let's take care of the prediction, shall we? So, the answer to the prediction, will I beat level 20 in 2 hours? Well, the timestamps 11:25. It is 12:51. So the answer to the prediction is yes. Yes. Hang bad. Have fun. Thanks for streaming. All right. Good night, Andrew. Hope you get some good rest. Okay. Well, I'd say this is a good place to stop for the night. We recapped the subathon, did a brief recap, and we completed the first 20 levels of CCLP5. So we still have a little ways to go, but I'm going to be doing these once a week. So that means my next CCLP5 stream will be next week. I'll probably try to get a prison stream in here and there. But anyway, stick around for the raid and a chance to get some extra points. Let's see, who will we be raiding tonight? Let's see. So, until then, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. I really appreciate it. Oops. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch if you haven't done so already. Check out my social media links. Join the club. We're going to go ahead and raid Pronzo. They are doing some marbles. Some marbles. So let me go ahead and get this raid started. There's also yeah, we Pronzo normally is done. Yeah, Pronzo usually has wrapped up by this time, but they're still going, so we'll give them a raid. So let me get this raid started here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Thank you for watching as always. Thank you to everybody that came in and tuned in tonight. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch if you haven't done so already. Check out my socials. Join the club. Go say hi to Pronzo. Let's go ahead and give him a cake raid. So go ahead and do that. Feel free to use your own, or feel free to use whichever emote you would like. But anyway, On that note, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, time zone, wherever the world you are watching from. Take it easy, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye now.